welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Bannock and I post modeling, fashion, and makeup videos. So if any of those things interest you, go ahead and like and subscribe. I've been modeling for over 3 years now and I am signed to an agency in Ohio, but now I live in Florida and I want to kind of get out there with the Florida agency so I can get some jobs down here. So I've decided to take all new digitals and I'm going to kind of just show you guys how that goes and how you should do it, all the different things that go into it with the lighting, the makeup, the wardrobe, all of that. So if you're interested, go ahead and keep watching. If you're wondering what modeling digitals are, it's the model in their natural state. So this means that your hair is very natural, your makeup is little to none, you're wearing very basic wardrobe, and you're just showing the agency what you look like. And you're basically a canvas to them. And so you have to show what you look like without any makeup, no hair, no glam, nothing. Digitals are taken at multiple different angles so that they see what you look like from a profile, a full body, a close-up, all those things. So I'll go through all of those different shot types. One more thing before we get started, if you ever see a height requirement on an agency's website, apply anyways and still use your natural height of what you are, but I've definitely seen shorter models get signed to agencies even when their height requirement is like 5'8" or something and they submit and they're 5'6". Go ahead and go on the agency websites that you want to apply to and check the recommendations of the different shot types, because all different agencies do have different types of shots that they want to see, and you want to be able to just do these digitals one time and not have to redo it because you don't have a certain pose. How to dress. So what you want to do is get a black top. It's usually going to be a form-fitting top. I always wear a bodysuit because I know it's going to show all my natural curves. You want to wear a dark pair of skinny jeans and some black heels. This is the most basic outfit that a model is going to wear for a casting or these digitals. You'll also want a plain black bikini, just a regular black string bikini. If you have naturally curly hair, don't straighten it, just do your natural whatever mousse you put in it, anything like that. And if you have straight hair, don't curl it and make it extra fancy. Don't wear any jewelry, no rings or earrings, necklaces, nothing like that. You can definitely wear some natural pink or nude nail polish, but I'm just choosing to do completely natural. And you should moisturize your skin, pluck your eyebrows, all of that. They say not to wear any makeup, but you can definitely get away with wearing just a little bit, and I will show you guys how I do my makeup for my digitals. The first thing you want to do is get a damp beauty blender. So I have mine right here and I definitely need a new one, yikes. I'm actually mixing two foundations. One is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and the other one is the Becca Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation. I actually got this at TJ Maxx for around $10, but I know it's actually a very expensive foundation. So a little tip, always check TJ Maxx for makeup. They have really good deals. So I'm just mixing these two together to get my perfect color. I'm only using a little bit. I'm putting it on the back of my hand and I'm just mixing that together with my finger, and I'm going to focus this on the middle part of my face. So now I'm just dotting this into my face. I'm really just doing this to get rid of the redness and a little bit of discoloration. I don't want it to look absolutely flawless. That's not what the objective is here. I'm also doing this to match the rest of my body because my face is naturally just lighter. I think most people's face is lighter than their body, so this just kind of helps with coloring. If you have freckles, definitely maybe just stick to concealer. You don't want to cover your freckles. That's definitely an amazing quality that you should keep, and I don't want you to cover that. You could probably do a powder foundation or like a super natural BB cream, but yeah, you don't want to cover up your natural facial qualities. I'm gonna put just a little bit more on the tip of my beauty blender, and I'm gonna put it on the inner corners because it's super dark right there. I do have my cartilage piercing in, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I think it's fine. Next, I'm gonna take a little bit of face powder because my skin is super shiny right now, but I'm not gonna go overboard with this. Just take out a little bit of shine. I'm using the Coty Airspun powder, and you can get it at Walmart for about $3. The only thing about that powder is it literally gets everywhere every time you open it. Next, I'm gonna take a brow gel. This is just a blonde Maybelline New York Brow Fast Sculpt brow gel that I always use. You can find this at the drugstore for very cheap, or on Amazon. I think that's probably where I got mine. I'm going through this very lightly, mostly just to keep them in place, but also this brow gel has a little bit of color in it. It fills them in so slightly. It does not look overdone at all. Next, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. This is a really good way to just open up your eyes, and technically this isn't makeup. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Perversion Urban Decay mascara, and I'm gonna put this on just slightly. I mostly want this for color. And that's all I'm doing. I don't want it to be like spider eyes, and I also don't want to do my bottom lashes. That's definitely not natural. Yes, I did get that on my eyebrow, and if that happens, you have to wait for it to dry, and then you can take it off pretty seamlessly. I'm gonna take a little bit of a lip gloss. This one's from Bath & Body Works. I really love it. You don't have to use any special digital camera, but if you do have a digital camera, I would use that and just put it on auto. But if you only have a camera phone, it's gonna be totally fine. Our cameras these days are super high quality, and they actually do say that you can just use a camera phone, so that'd be totally fine. You need a white wall, natural soft lighting. You don't want any harsh shadows or sunlight on your skin. You don't want to edit these photos at all. Do not put them into Photoshop. I think the littlest bit that I will do is either turn up or down the brightness if it needs it, but other than that, don't mess with it. For your facial expressions, you usually want it to be very natural. I don't really smile unless it's like a personality picture or they actually ask for it. Usually they will just be smirks, like very natural, relaxed faces. Your poses shouldn't be anything crazy. I usually just will have my hands at my sides. You can do something super slight, but you don't want to do some crazy out there pose. Taken all of your digitals, you're going to want to go on every agency's website that you want to submit to, and there is no certain amount that you're allowed to submit to. You can literally apply to every single agency in your state if you want to, and by all means you should. I mean, I would definitely look up reviews of which ones are the best, and I would apply to those for sure, and then you can go down the list of some smaller ones. I would definitely steer clear of agencies that want you to pay money up front. A lot of them will say you can't model with us unless you pay $1,500 to do these modeling lessons. I would definitely stop there. Don't give them all your money. Do your research, talk to people that are already in the agency. This is very important that you don't want to get scammed. I mean, there are so many bad horror stories about agencies and scams, so I don't want you guys to get into any of that. It can be tricky to find your perfect agency. They have to want you and you have to want them. But if you do find a good one, it's amazing, and you build a relationship with them and then you can start working. It's awesome. But yeah, definitely just steer clear of these smaller agencies that don't have a lot of reviews, or they can't give you straight up answers and they just keep pushing you for money. On top of taking these digitals, I would definitely get together a little portfolio of at least 10 to 15 good images that you like. If the agencies like you, they're gonna call you and ask you for an interview most likely. So you'll actually have to go to this agency and meet them. You might have to do a little posing, photo shoot for them. You might have to walk as if you're in a runway. So just be prepared for these things. They will probably ask you for a portfolio, so have those images ready as well. I wouldn't just go right into digitals and have no other content other than those. So just do trade for print like crazy. If you guys want more information about this, go ahead and check out my video, how to start a modeling career. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this helps and it motivates you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys like modeling videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.